After more than a century, this prison in the city of Haarlem closed for good. With 35% less crime in the past decade, there were not enough murderers or thieves left to fill the cells. Prisoners have been replaced by start-up companies, a university and a cinema. Criminologist Miranda Boon found that a focus on relatively light crime in the past is one of the main reasons prisons were emptying, and more attention on life after prison preventing reoffending.
What you see is the justice system in the Netherlands keeps a balance between the number of prisoners and the capacity. In France or the UK, people are locked up with 6 in one cell, which is not only unsafe for prison staff, but also limits work on re-socialisation.
From a place of confinement and restrictions, this has turned into a space for creativity and free thinking. This transition symbolizes the Dutch approach to detention. And although the Netherlands hasn't found the ultimate answer to combat crime, it has become an inspiration for others.
Because simply putting people behind bars does not prevent crime, says Twan Bakermans, who now teaches art to juvenile convicts after spending 20 years in prison himself for robbing more than 60 banks.
For most prisoners, it would be much better if there is a different solution, especially for young detainees, so they can continue to go to school, work and keep their rent. Because if they lose all of that, the chances are high they'll return to prison.
Bakerman spent years in this prison in Rotterdam, now a luxury apartment complex. Despite the Dutch success story, the crime rate has gone up slightly, with authorities now more focused on drug syndicates and cybercrime. With prisons closed and staff laid off, the Netherlands now struggles to find prison guards. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Haarlem.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.